Hello everybody, welcome to the MacMost Daily Vlog. I'm Gary, and with me today is Devin Monnens. And Devin is a game developer who uses Macs to teach kids about game development. What program do you use?
I use a new program by MIT called Scratch. You can find it at scratch.mit.edu.
Okay.
And it's a free piece of software. It's actually Java-based, but it uses, it's actually more like playing with Legos or Tinker Toys, because it's actually got these discrete pieces of code that are represented by graphical blocks, and you drag these onto the workspace, and you can, by altering the order in which these blocks are placed, and by altering variables that are in there, you can create programs in there.
Interesting. So like what type of games do the kids make?
I've seen a lot of work. There's been some puzzle stuff. Some people have tried to do platforming, so you can actually do jump animations in there. There's some people who have obviously been using other characters from other video games. So, like if you go onto their website, you'll see some stuff with like Legend of Zelda or Super Mario in there. And so
okay. Oh, so there's some examples of what people are making with it on the website.
And all this stuff is open source, so you can download the software and see how they built it. The only downside of that, though, is they currently don't have any code documentation. So you actually have to understand how the code is fitting together to see what's doing what. But when you actually play the game and are looking at the workspace, it'll actually highlight which pieces of code are firing off as they fire off.
So they're learning about game development and coding, kind of, in a way, even though they're not really coding, they're doing blocks. They're kind of getting a hang of the process.
Yeah, so, you know, it's a great piece of software, you know, if you've got some kids or some of your children who are interested in learning to make games. You know, you can play around with this, and you can actually be getting objects moving around within a matter of minutes, which, you know, if you try doing this with another piece of software like Flash or, you know, C++, you've got to spend days, sometimes months, working with this in order to actually get one object moving around.
So, what age should the kids be to get the most out of this? Yeah,
I think it's more kindergarten to elementary school.
Oh, okay. That's pretty young.
The aesthetics are actually more designed for younger children. So their mascot is sort of like a crazy cat character who he's got a set of animations, and this is the first thing that loads up when you open the program is this cat, and you can create some simple animations to get the cat to walk. You can do audio capture to have the cat speak or have sound effects. There's all kinds of neat things that you can do with it, and it's based off of some older pieces of software, like MIT used to do this program called Logo. I believe they still do. Okay. It's got this little turtle that moves around.
Yep, sure. And I remember that.
Yeah, that's
awesome. Well, that's really interesting. So, but it's basically cross-platform. It'll work. Mac, Windows, probably Linux if it's Java, right?
Yeah, I believe they do have a Linux for it. I don't remember, but yeah, you can just check out their website. You know, scratch.mit.edu. Okay. And
what other? There another piece of software you also use?
Yeah, the other piece of software is called Stagecast Creator, and this one is also for Mac and Windows, but they don't have a Linux version for that one. Okay. And this is sort of the precursor to Scratch. This one is actually not free. You can download a limited creators version, which lets you create 10 rules to build your game. Awesome. But the full version, I believe, runs something like $100. This one is less object-based, but it is a little bit more robust program. I'm hoping that that MIT does end up upgrading Scratch. So it's because Scratch currently does have a lot of limitations with it. Like you can't create object classes, so you can't create multiple instances of an object really quickly. You also can't alter the screen size. It's currently I believe, 320 by 240 resolution.
So it's a small little play area.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, that's great. Well, thanks for telling us about that kind of thing. And it's great to hear that that stuff's just available on Macs, for kids or for teachers, classrooms, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Devin. All right, we'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye.